Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get kidnapped and then experimented on. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. The night was still as you walked home after a long day at UA. Bakugou and Kirishima had a special mission with the Hero Agency that evening, and you were supposed to meet them later. However, fate had other plans for you. As you turned a corner, a dark figure appeared out of nowhere and grabbed you, muffling your scream with a cloth. When you regained consciousness, you found yourself in a dimly lit room. Test tubes surrounded you, and the faint sound of machines hummed in the background. Panic and fear consumed you as you realized you had been kidnapped. Hours turned into days, and you were subjected to torturous experiments by a group of villains. They sought to enhance your quirk, pushing it beyond its limits to create a powerful weapon. However, their cruel methods only resulted in pain and confusion. You could feel your quirk spiraling out of control, its newfound abilities wreaking havoc on your body. Bakugou, Kirishima, where are you? You whispered, clutching onto the hope that your beloved partners would find you. Bakugou and Kirishima, on the other hand, were growing desperate to locate you. They scoured every inch of the city, seeking any trace of your whereabouts. The bond they shared with you pushed them forward, and they refused to give up. Back in the dark room, you couldn't bear the pain any longer. The experiments had treasured new aspects of your quirk, but you had no control over them. As you tried to escape, your quirk lashed out, causing objects to fly and shatter around you. In the process, you accidentally hurt yourself, leaving cuts and bruises on your body. Time seemed to blur as you lost track of the days. The ordeal had taken a toll on your physical and emotional well-being. The villains, noticing your distress, decided to increase the experiments, hoping to harness your power fully. Meanwhile, Bakugou and Kirishima refused to give in to despair. They sought help from their fellow students and pro-heroes, using all available resources to track you down. Their love for you was a driving force, pushing them to their limits as they left no stone unturned. One fateful day, they received a tip from a trusted source. It led them straight to the underground facility where you were held captive. And without a second thought, they stormed the building, their determination in the air. As they broke through the reinforced doors, they finally found you, weak and exhausted, but alive. The sight of your battered form only fueled their anger more, igniting their quirks to their fullest potential. The villains never stood a chance against the combined force of Bakugou and Kirishima's power and determination. "Lion, we're here. We're getting you out of here," Bakugou said, his voice a mix of relief and fury. "Thank goodness you're safe," Kirishima added, his eyes brimming with tears of joy. They hurriedly released you from your restraints, careful not to hurt you further, embracing you with a gentleness that contrasted their usual heroics. They vowed to protect you from any harm that came your way. As you reunited with your partners, you could feel their love enveloping you, giving you the strength to stand tall once more. The nightmares of the past would not haunt you any longer because, with Bakugou and Kirishima, you knew you could overcome anything. In the days that followed your rescue, Bakugou and Kirishima stayed by your side, supporting you through your recovery. The physical wounds began to heal, but the scars left by the traumatic experience were deeper, and they required time and patience to mend. So, they took turns watching over you, ensuring you never felt alone, and their presence brought comfort and solace to you. When you regained your strength, you learned to come to terms with the changes in your quirk. The experiments had left you with multiple abilities, but controlling them was still a challenge. Bakugou and Kirishima, ever the loyal partners, stood with you every step of the way. You worked on understanding your powers and finding ways to manage them effectively. You're strong, and I'm sure you'll get through this, Kirishima said, his encouraging smile making your heart flutter. Yeah, don't think for a second that we'll let you deal with this alone, Bakugou added. In those intimate moments, you felt the depth of your connection with them. The bond you shared went beyond the physical realm. It was an unbreakable emotional link that tied your souls together. You found comfort in the knowledge that you were not alone in your struggles, and they too relied on your strength when they faced their own challenges. With time, your powers became more manageable, and you even discovered creative ways to use them in combination with Bakugou and Kirishima's quirks. The three of you made an unstoppable team, each complementing the other's abilities flawlessly. Outside of your training, life resumed a sense of normalcy. You returned to UA, where your classmates warmly welcomed you. They had all been worried sick about you, and seeing you safe and sound brought relief to their hearts. But everyone could see their profound love and connection you shared with Bakugou and Kirishima, and they admired the strength that it brought to each of you. When you were with them, you felt the warmth of their love enveloping you once more, reaffirming the unbreakable bonds that tied your hearts together. The road ahead might hold challenges, but with them by your side, you knew that together you could face anything that came your way. For your love was unyielding force, a beacon of light in the darkest of times. And as you looked at the future with hope and determination, you knew that the three of you would always stand together strong, a trio of heroes bound by an unbreakable love. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.